Hello and welcome to another update video about Cardano. In this video we're going to take a look at the Cardano chart and the Bitcoin chart. And we start with Bitcoin here first. Overall market outlook not too bad. Some are really picking up, like Avalanche, Crypto.com, which I haven't covered before here on this channel. Algorand, yeah, I mentioned that yesterday in the video and we've really pumped after that. But overall, you know, the market is sort of moving sideways, and what I would like to communicate, what I think this currently is, I think this is just a bear flag on the Bitcoin chart, because we are still on our way into the wave 4. So I expect something similar to happen like last time here, where we had the first move down. So it was basically a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Here you've got a 1, 2, 3, 4, and you're missing the 5 leg now. Expect that to happen still. I won't repeat everything from the previous video, otherwise it would be too repetitive. And to be honest, I don't have too much time this morning, so I keep it short. But that is what I expect. Another move down into the target box based on the Fibonacci levels. That would be between the 0.382 and the 0.5 Fibonacci retracement level. And the 0.382 is normally what you would expect for a wave 4, which I expect we are currently in. We're currently holding support above the 50-day moving average, and I think this is a bear flag. So what you can see here on the chart, you have come down quite strongly, and you're currently making here something like a pennant, so a triangle. So it could be a bearish, yeah, basically a bear flag or a bearish pennant, which would indicate that it's more likely than not breaks to the downside. And here what we have is various factors coming together. First of all, the Elliott Wave count, that 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then the situation that this is probably a bearish pennant and could take us into that lower range. Cardano also, to be honest, not too much happened since the last video. That's also why I didn't do one yesterday evening here UK time. But it's, as I said before, it starts to follow Bitcoin now, really, finally. Whereas since September it was really outperformed by Bitcoin. We see this turnaround now, that it starts to follow Bitcoin, and I think the next step is that it will outperform Bitcoin. So yesterday someone asked me, you know, some cryptos start to outperform Bitcoin now, where Bitcoin is at the level below 60k. Could something happen with Cardano? Well, I think it could. If we see that breakout on the ADA/BTC chart above maybe the 20-day moving average, then potentially we could see that, because Cardano is due that it is outperforming Bitcoin. And we can take a look at that on the ADA/BTC chart in a minute. What you can see here, similar structure to Bitcoin, 1, 2, 3, 4, and I expect a 5th move down. And we are, no, I have a look here on the other chart. There you go. This is where you can see the target range. Still expect us to come once more into the target range as well. Again, not guaranteed, but I think so. That would be below the here the golden pocket, below the 181 level, and between the 181 between the 0.618 fib level and the 0.786, so between 181 and 145. They would also be below the 233 day moving average, or maybe at least at the 233 day moving average. You can see here that on this moving average we actually really had support here on the 17th, on the 16th, and also here that was back on the 20th of July. So you could argue, right, we're not falling below it, and you know, we don't have to fall below it. Maybe we really find support here if Bitcoin does drop once more and into that target range. And if we find support here for Cardano, then that would probably then push on the ADA/BTC chart Cardano up compared to Bitcoin. And again, from then on, I would expect increasing prices as soon as we get somewhere again in this target range, because we haven't finalized this 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 move to the downside. I would expect that to be finished, and from then on, we carry on with an impulsive move to the upside. That's my personal expectation, based on the Elliott Wave rules, and that's what I think and what I've been talking about. And again, at the moment, we're just waiting here, and this could again, similar to on the Bitcoin chart, at the moment just be here a bearish flag. And by the way, when Bitcoin is breaking that one to the downside, I think we're going to see that happening here for Cardano as well. again, could be a triangle here. There you go. And there isn't much more space here in the apex, so you can expect a breakout very shortly. ADA BTC as well confirms what I've been saying since we were up here, that Cardano is starting to turn around here. You can still see that emerging turnaround because we are in this descending wedge, which is a bullish pattern, which indicates that, again, more likely than not, we are going to break here to the upside. I think that will happen as soon as we break above the 20-day moving average, and then we have to cross above the 50 and the 200-day moving averages. But that could indicate that we are starting to finalize, to outperform Bitcoin. Another thing that points me in that direction is the bullish divergence on the 4-hour RSI I've been talking about. And you can see that bullish divergence on the daily RSI as well. And you will potentially soon see here a bullish, not a bullish cross, we've had that on the ADA BTC daily MACD, but also a cross of the zero line, probably in the next few days. And let's take a look here on the weekly. We can see as well here on the weekly MACD that the selling pressure is losing steam. So you can see that red histogram turning around now, getting a light red, and maybe also it looks like that the weekly MACD is starting to see a beginning of the formation of a bottom here. So that's all looking not too bad, and I would expect that turnaround to be happening shortly. That's pretty much ADA. Hope you liked that quick update. If you did, please smash the like button and subscribe. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye bye.